everyone, and welcome back to Aftermath TV. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. Please allow me to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. If you are interested to invest on an NFT project, kindly do your own research first. If you are loving the contents in this channel, I do hope that you can consider to subscribe. Leave a like if you find this content interesting. Also hit that notification bell so that you will get updates on our future contents. Without further ado, let's go! As soon as you arrive in the New World, guys, in order for you to start the Ring of the Wise King quest, all you have to do first is to speak with the mechanic. His name is Schwarzwald. Okay, so he's a very important NPC in this quest. He is actually located just outside the Alliance headquarters in the New World. Okay, the Alliance headquarters is actually the Rune Midgard Allied Forces. If you are following the story of Ragnarok Online, then probably you would have an idea on what I am talking about right now. Anyway, so once you talk to the mechanic, he will then direct you, of course, to the next important NPC. She is called Aruna Feltz. Okay, she is a linguist. And she is actually located, guys, inside the Alliance headquarters. You just have to go on the second floor, and then her room is actually located on the far right of the Alliance headquarters. Let me show you her exact location. Okay, once you're inside the Alliance headquarters, all you have to do is you turn right, and then there is a stairs here. You need to go up, and then all the way to the right. Okay, the last room on the right, you need to go inside in order for you to meet Aruna Feltz, the linguist. Okay, so all you have to do, guys, is to talk to her, and she will tell you a story, information about the next quest. Anyway, she will eventually lead you, okay, to visit the fairies and the giants. Yes, finally, guys, you will hear fairies and giants in the New World of Ragnarok Online. So if you're actually a big fan of the story of Ragnarok, I suggest you really take this quest, Ring of the Wise King. Well, anyway, you don't have any choice. If you're going to El Dicastes, you really have to finish this quest. Okay, now moving forward, all you have to do is continue to talk to her, and she will again tell you more information about the quest. And then, as soon as you are instructed to visit the fairies and giants out on the fields, and then that's the time you would have to go on the west, which is actually the location of the fairies, and on the east, which are actually the location of the giants. I will actually show you their exact locations. Okay, just continue to follow this video. We are now outside the Alliance headquarters again, guys. So what we have to do here is we go west. Okay, so there's like a long bridge here going to the west. You just have to follow the bridge. And then at the end of the bridge, guys, you will see a guard. Okay, so that guard is actually the one you need to talk to in order for you to go to the next map. Okay, because the fairies location is actually on the west, which is the next map after this map we're currently in right now. Okay, so you just have to talk to the guard. And then once you go to the next map, the location of the fairy, guys, is actually on the far left of the map. Okay, so it's just opposite from where we entered the map. You just go straight. On the other end, you will actually see the fairy. I will show it to you right now. Now, as you can see, guys, we are now on the opposite side, on the other part of the map. And then you will actually see the fairy. And please take note, guys. Ready your camera because you need to take a picture or take note the information that she will give you or the language that she will speak, because the linguist will actually ask for it later as you progress in the quest. Okay, again, guys, take note of the language. After you're able to talk to the fairy, we will now go back to the Alliance headquarters, and then this time we will take the bridge on the right, going to the east side in order for us to meet the giants. Now we are on the east side of the Alliance headquarters, guys. We now talk to the guard again, and then he will bring us to the next map. Okay, guys, so please take note. Once you are in this map, we will take the south portal in order for us to progress with the quest. Okay, take the south portal. The next map, guys, is where you will meet the giant. Okay, he is located somewhere in the south. I will personally show you his location in this video. So just follow the character or my Lord Knight, and I will direct you to his actual location. So here we are, guys. As you can see, there are a lot of mobs here, so just be careful and make sure to bring a lot of pots. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is to talk to the giant, and again, take note of the language that he will speak, because again, the linguist will also ask for it. So ready your camera and make sure to take a picture or take note of it. Okay, and then after this, we will go back to the headquarters. And now we are back to Aruna Feltz, everyone, the linguist. This is actually the reason why I have said to take a picture or take note of the language that you have seen when you visited both the fairy and the giant, because Aruna Feltz will actually ask you for the exact letters or words, including the exclamation mark and the period. Okay, so that's why if you were not able to take note of it, then you will have a problem. But I do hope that you did, so that you will be able to further progress in this quest. After you have provided both the language of the fairy and the giant, she will then redirect you to the next important NPC of this quest, which is the magician. Okay, so the magician, guys, is actually located just near the mechanic, just a little bit west. Okay, and then you will see a tent there where there is actually a magician. She will then assist you on the next step of our quest. Now, guys, we will go to the Rune Midgard's magician in order for us to progress in the quest. Okay, guys, so by the way, if you're enjoying this guide, I do hope that you can consider to subscribe. It will really help me a lot, and with your support, everyone, I believe I will be able to release more videos that can assist you here in Rune Midgard. So guys, once again, I do hope you can consider to subscribe and also support the channel. Thank you very much in advance, and I will really appreciate it. Now, guys, going back, so here we are now on our way to the Rune Midgard's magician. Okay, so once again, she is located just near the mechanic. You just have to go west a little bit and you will see a tent here. Okay, as you can see, and here she is, the Rune Midgard magician. Okay, now you just have to talk to her, and guys, please take note, she will ask you to retrieve 2 gems. Okay, and the funny thing here, guys, is that the gems are actually located on the same location where we met the fairy and the giant. Okay, so the gems are actually buried just beside those 2. Okay, so what you will need to do from here, guys, is that we will go back to the location of the fairy, and at the same time, we will go back to the location of the giant. I know, it's very tiring, it's very stressful, but we can't do anything, guys. That's already part of the quest. Okay, so just talk to her, and then after talking to her, we will now go back, of course, to the location of the fairy. And here we are again, guys, at the location of the fairy. You will see just a little dark spot just beside the fairy, and then once you click it, there will be bugs that will come out, and then all you have to do is consistently kill them until you get the gem. Okay, so again, just continue to click on the dark spot, and then the bugs will spawn. Just kill them. Okay, I believe it took me like 5 times, if I can remember it correctly, before they were able to give me the jewel that I needed, or the red jewel. I believe that's what you call it. Now, after you're able to get the red jewel, then we will journey back again to the east, going back to the giant. Yes, I know, guys. Stay with me, okay? So we will go back again to the giant, and then the dark spot on the giant's location is actually beside him. Okay, as you can see on this video, you just have to click it. After acquiring these 2, guys, you will now go back to Rune Midgard's magician. Okay, with the 2 gemstones, the red one and the blue one. Okay, then, after you're able to talk to Rune Midgard's magician, she will now again ask you to go back to Aruna Feltz, the linguist. Now we are going back to Aruna Feltz, the linguist, everyone. And then once you are able to talk to her, she will just tell you that she is making a good progress, okay, in decoding the language. But unfortunately, accordingly, there are a lot of data and she can't store it in the current tool that she is using. So what she will do is to ask you to go back to Schwarzwald mechanic. And when you meet Schwarzwald again, he will now tell you to inquire or go back again to Rune Midgard's magician and asked if there is a magical gem that is capable enough to store all the data, okay, that Aruna Felts was able to gather. The magician, guys, will inform you that there is actually a way, but accordingly, he needs a very unique ore that can only be found in the New World. Okay, so this ore, guys, is actually located on the east side of the Alliance headquarters. Okay, so it is actually the first map on the east. Okay, so we will go back to this map, guys, and I will show you where we can actually find this unique ore that he needs, okay, in order for us to progress with the quest. As soon as you enter the east map, okay, of the Alliance headquarters, you don't need to go further. Actually, the location of the unique ore or the unidentified mineral is just near the portal. Okay, so this is actually the first one. Okay, then you just have to walk around this area and you will find another dark spot. And each time you see one, you just have to interact with it. And then hopefully, you will get one. Okay, in my case, guys, it took me like I believe more than 15 times before I was able to get this unique ore. Again, guys, you just have to have patience because what you need is actually the unidentified mineral. Okay, if you will ask me, will the gum help? I'm not sure, guys. I'm being honest with you, I'm not sure. But when I did this quest, I didn't have a gum in my inventory. What I did, guys, was I just walked in circle. I went back from one spot to another until I was able to get this very unique ore. Okay, again, guys, it will take some time. But if you're lucky, probably on the first spot, you will acquire this unique ore. But accordingly, there are a lot of people who gave me feedback that it's not that easy. Okay, plus there are a lot of aggressive monsters here, so be careful, guys. Again, don't forget to bring your potions and of course, fly wing. Okay, so as you can see, here are the spots. You just go from one spot to another, just repeat what you're doing until again you get this very unique ore. Okay, after you're able to acquire the ore, guys, you will go back to, of course, to Rune Midgard's magician. And then what he will do is he will ask you to wait a minute, okay, while he works on it. Okay, what you will do, guys, is just you will just have to interact with him repeatedly. Just click him, click him, click him. I'm not really sure how many times you need to click him, but eventually he will just tell you that it is okay now and that he will now direct you back to Schwarzwald the mechanic. Okay? So now, guys, going back to the mechanic, this time around, he will now do his work. But unfortunately, guys, you would have to wait for 1 hour. Okay, yes, guys. After you're able to provide him with the equipment that he needs, he will ask you to wait for 1 hour. What you will do, guys, is you can probably go on AFK or just close your computer for a bit, then go back after an hour. Okay, so after 1 hour, guys, I will see you again. Now we're back, guys, and it has been an hour and 30 minutes. I had to do something, so I wasn't able to go back right away. But anyway, here we are. We will now claim, of course, our reward, which is the Ring of the Ancient Wise King. And of course, this comes with some experience points, but since I'm already level 99, so it won't matter. And this Ring of the Wise Ancient King, guys, is the tool that we need in order for us to proceed to El de Castes. Okay, guys? If you love this content, I do hope that you can subscribe and see you all on my next content. Bye-bye.